Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Cupid Parasite, and we're gonna see if Gil does the whole rock climbing wall better than Luke in Tears of Themis. I'm told you it was gonna happen, and I am ready to compare these whores and these goddamn obsessive assholes. Gil's so much better, though. Gil is so much better. But, like, anyway, this is triggering. Anyway. Makes me angry. So let's see how this goes, because I'm just ready for this to be like I'm gonna punch Gil in the face moment. But again, he might not. He might surprise me, because so far he's been great in his route. Like, okay, you're a little sad, a little pathetic, and like, okay, don't push that line. And then, okay, no, the game did good. The game's done good. So overall, we've had an okay time. So anyway. We arrived at the bouldering studio at the center of the shopping street, at the corner of the shopping street. The place is popular since you can come as you are. Alternately, if you're already in sportswear, you can climb as is. The staff explained the rules and guidelines. Then I went and borrowed clothes. Gil and I looked at the wall. Wow, that's pretty steep. This'll be a nice workout. I wonder if I can make it all the way to the top. Let's make it a race. It sounds good. Are you up for the challenge? Gil and I start warming up while laughing. I followed what he was doing closely. We stretched our hamstrings, then pulled on our arms to help each other get limber. You know we're going to fall off and he's going to catch us. Like, I know it's exactly what's going to happen, because that happens every single time. That happened in Tears of Themis, I'm telling you. So, but like, I just feel like the handling of it could just be like, oh, wow. Yeah, okay, fine. Not, oh, no. Oh, it's too dangerous. Oh. Him acting like an asshole. You know what I mean? I just have a feeling Gil, it'll be cute. Like, oh, it's a cute moment. Like, of course we're going to fall, so a man has to rescue us. Like, whatever. You know? Not, oh my god, don't be a dick about it. So. We applied some liquid chalk on our palms to prevent slippage. Now we're ready to go and attempt the bouldering wall. And see, at least it already started off better, because he's like, yeah, let's make it a race. Like, you're sure you can handle it? Instead of being like, oh, no, you might hurt yourself. You know? Yeah, he hasn't underestimated us at this point. Might overestimate us, but yay. There and there. Wow, Gil is so fast. Gil quickly scales the wall. I do my best to climb up that same wall. He's making more progress than me. I had to stop and think about where to put my hand next as I played it slow and steady. I don't know if I'm just bad at exercising or too new to bouldering, but I couldn't hold on and fell off. Not again. You okay? I'll give you some pointers from below, so hold on. See? This, we fail and he's not, oh god, no. Oh, he's like, are you alright? Cool, let me help you out. Like, he's just being cool about it. Like a normal fucking person. This is normal. Gil looked below him in preparation for his descent, but I shook my head. No, then it wouldn't be a real challenge. If Gil taught me how to climb, that'd feel like cheating. After all, we're competing to see who can race to the top first. I want to get there without relying on him. There we go. Oh, wow, you're going from there? Gil was surprised to see me start climbing so quickly. That's to be expected because I chose a tougher route than before. I don't want to lose to you. I reach out and grab onto the edge as I pull myself up, little by little. Gil watches me with a worried expression, but he knew I was starting to get stubborn, so he kept his thoughts to himself. See, he's like worried, like, ooh, I'm concerned, but it's not like, let me sweep in and help you and I'll carry you and let me breathe for you. He's not being over, he's just like, girl, are you sure? Okay, you do your thing. Good, points. Well, alright then. It's time to get my head in the game. So we're not done yet, but I want to applaud. This is exactly how it should be. I can't clap, I got a controller in my hand, but you get it. He seemed relaxed as he continued his ascent. He's going so smoothly that I can't believe it's only his first time bouldering. I thought Gil was a homebody. Gil found his next position at a glance and scaled even higher. He's unexpectedly athletic. Actually, he's pretty muscular, too. I thought Gil was on my level, but turns out he's actually pretty fit. It's all hidden under his clothes. I had no idea. Now she's like, oh, hi. Oh, wait. Where was she? She's like, oh, I'd never expected him to be muscular, but this is, point being, during Parasite House. Oh, wait, right, exactly, Parasite House. I forgot about that. Girl, I'm just going to rewind back. Beep, 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 beep. Let's back it up a ways. To the first Parasite House, where they all took their fucking shirts off. Gil was topless. You didn't notice his muscles then? He compared himself to the others. I'm not buff enough, but like, okay, you saw him shirtless then. And then there was also the penis measuring incident where everybody was basically naked except for Alan. Like, everybody stripped everybody else, basically. Gil was naked. And they were literally scoping each other's dicks out. Like, were you not? You were there, weren't you? Were you not there for that? You were at least there for the shirts off, like, party in the beginning. So, like, you should know, but I guess you weren't looking. But, like, how did you not? Even if you weren't interested in any of them, you'd be like, oh my god, why are they all... Okay, maybe not. You're in an Atome game. Of course you'd look. Even if you're like me, you're like, oh my god, why is everybody topless? Maybe I wouldn't be checking them out. It really depends. I mean, I guess that's true. You just see a bunch of men shaking their shirts off. You're not like, oh, hey. You're like, what the fuck is going on? But we're in an Atome game, so you should be scoping them. It's different. Different rules apply to the real world versus an Atome world. I'm just saying, right? Like, in the real world, you'd be like, close my eyes and block the sight of everybody whipping their dicks out. Like, not what I want to see here, thanks. I'd still do that in the Atome game world. Okay, the dick measuring contest part. But, like, you know, again, real world, everyone's taking their shirts off. Look at my muscles. You'd be like, yeah, not interested. Atome game? Eyeballs looking respectfully interested, I guess. That's... You get what I'm saying. Anyway. But still, you didn't... Multiple times you've seen him without a shirt on, so I'm just saying. You think he'd be like, oh yeah. Huh, it didn't dawn on me, but now I remember. During Parasite House, Gil often felt sad about not being as buff as the others. Okay, so she does remember that. But I don't think that's true. He's much more built than I am. It's like comparing apples and oranges. Like, man buff and lady buff are different. And like, even when a lady's a bodybuilder, well, okay, unless you get to that stage, you know what I mean? You're like, I got some muscle tone. It's going to look different on a dude. Like, it's just different. Like, then again, I suppose every body is different. True. Wait a minute. When did I start being more conscious about the differences between us? I never thought of myself a girl. I've only thought about myself as Cupid. But it seems that my self-perception is changing because of Gil. I don't know how that happened. Literally every borderline asexual person, demisexual person, just anybody, I feel like, you're just like, yeah, okay, this is my... Or if you've ever fallen for a friend, and you're not like, yeah, I'm gonna take that home. You're just like, okay, blah, blah. Wait a minute. When did I realize that you were a dude? Huh. When the fuck did that... Relatable. We continue to scale the bouldering wall. They did this so well. Bravo to Gil. He didn't freak out and overprotect us when we fell. He didn't swoop into our rescue. Oh, God. Oh, no. Are you hurt? You're going to die. The wall's like 10 feet high. I got a harness. And there's like 14 feet of padding. For fuck's sake, Gil, get over it. Like, no. See, he did this like, okay. Did you want me to help you and give you tips? No. All right. Like, you okay? Just let us do our thing. Treated us like a human being who was trying to scale a wall, not a goddamn Fabergé fucking egg. Thank you. Thanks, all I have to say. Because I already went on my rant about that fucking card and tears and that fucking ant. Anyway, this is done right. Thank you. The sun had gone down before I realized it. And, like, you could have a scene where you're like, oh, you fall, and he kind of, like, catches you. Oh, hey, I caught you. Are you okay? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, hey, just be more careful. And you have, oh, I'm in his arms. Okay, you can have that without him being like, oh, God, oh, must protect. You know what I mean? And fawn over me like I'm a goddamn baby deer trying to walk on my bobbly little legs, okay? Like, you know what I mean? You can still have that cute save me moment without it being fucking like, fucking touch me one more time, and I'm getting a restraining order, you asshole. Anyway. Wow, that was so much fun! But my arms are aching. She's candles. Or she's candies. I still don't know if that's an L or an I. I feel like it's gotta be an I because everything is capital. Except for in she's. But everything else is, so why would it be a lowercase L? It's gonna be a capital I. So it's she's candies. She's candies? She is candies. Okay. I could say the same. Tomorrow's muscle pain is going to be terrible. Gil flexes his arms a bit. I think he's doing it on purpose. I readily agree that I'll be just as sore tomorrow. I'm sore just thinking about it. So, what do you want to do next? I'm hungry after all that climbing. So how about we go grab a bite to eat? Sounds good. What do you want to get? Let's see. I think there's a pretty good seafood restaurant nearby. Good God, Gil, could you get over the crab cakes already? You're not turn into a crab cake. As he spoke, I heard a message notification ping on Gil's smartphone. Sorry, it's a work message. Mind if I take care of it? No problem. It's rare for Gil to do his work when he's in front of me. His expression turns serious as he looks at me. Say, have you seen the president recently? The president? Well, no, I haven't. He's been so busy recently that I haven't seen him around the office. How come? If you haven't, that's fine, but... Sorry, can I ask you another question? Okay. Mars is definitely your coworker. Or, like, Gil's coworker, because he's like, oh, Cupid Core got a question. Now you're asking me about Shelby. You're trying to bring down Cupid Core still? From Gil's route? Seems so weird. Did you notice anything strange happening after Parasite House aired? Strange? The only thing that comes to mind is the comment section incident. However, I really didn't want to bring that up right now. No, I don't think so. I got it. Gil fusses with his hair while glaring at his smartphone screen. I wonder what happened. He looked on edge. I got the feeling that Gil would suddenly leave, so I waited anxiously for him to react. But then Gil put away his phone and simply smiled. Sorry, it wasn't anything major. Now, let's go get dinner. Where do you want to go? He's lying to me for sure. I've seen Gil's true smile before. This isn't it. If it's nothing major, why would he smile so falsely? Why would he lie to me at all? Gil? I never thought he would lie to me like this. I suddenly felt so lonely and cold that I called out his name. Hey, Gil! Oh, look, it's boyfriend! I love Raoul so fucking much. I was thinking about him a part or two ago. I was like, oh, Raoul. Can't wait to see you again. It's like, we gotta do Ryuki's route. It's gonna be like fucking forever before we get to yours. It's probably what, January or February? I don't know. I know it's like January probably. And like, hopefully at this point when you're seeing this, the Ryuki patch is out and we could do his route because we're gonna have to do it next anyway. Like, I'm trying to get all this done before Christmas. All of Gil's route. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I'm a little behind, but so like Raoul's route will be like fucking so far away. It'll be like March. Like fuck. But like, man, Raoul, I love you so much. Anyway. That voice. Raoul? I look up and see a familiar sight. Raoul is approaching us. I love him so much, our little himbo. Again, this game subverts expectations. With the Gil character, the type he is being the obsessive person is like not a complete tool that I want to stab in the face. I'm like, I actually really like the way they did Gil. Like, yeah. Like he's so much better, a better version of that trope character than I've ever seen. It's like, okay, I can deal with this. And then, you know, Raoul being the himbo, and I'm not usually into the himbo, and yet here I am. You might be my favorite. I don't know know why. I don't know what it is. There's just something about you that I love so much, you bastard. Anyway. I knew it was you. Long time no see, Gil. What's up? Raoul? What are you doing here? Are you filming something? Nah, it's my break day. I'm here to investigate. Investigate? I cannot wait for his route. It's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, we're gonna do this. She's gonna be like, the fuck are you doing? I hope we tell him who we are. It would just blow his mind and he would just be like, it'd be so great. We can't take that from him. A few days ago, allegedly, there was a UFO sighting. My guess is that it's actually some sort of interstellar god. His whole route is gonna be like this, isn't it? They thought it was a UFO, but I bet it's an interstellar god. Oh my god. I love you so much. You are... Oh. There he goes again with the mythology this and mythology that. For someone who's Cupid, she's so like, ugh. Raoul might be a sillywood hunk, but in his heart, he's just a mythology nerd. And there was a rumor about a UFO? Yep, but it's not public knowledge. I got the 411 from my Mythology Society chat group. If there's a UFO present, that means abductions too. In fact, some theorize that's what being spirited away is. Spirited away? Somehow that phrase sounded divine. I'm quite self-conscious about being Cupid in the moment, so I feel a bit nervous. Yeah, our group is actually investigating the spirited away concept together. According to our reports, people who are successfully spirited away seem to be forgotten by everyone who knew them. Do you know anyone that you've forgotten? No, I don't. See? Because you've forgotten them. Raoul, you're onto something. He's the type of person that could convince you that the sky was fucking orange, and you'd be like, maybe it really is. And my brain just thinks it. You'd be like, this sounds crazy, but you're just so into it that it seems plausible, and what the hell is happening to me? I love it. Oh, wow. Really? Really? And if that were true, then there'd be no way to verify a spirited away case because there's no memory of the person. Fucking love him so much. Oh, God, I love him so much. I can't. He's got a good point. See what I'm saying? She's like, oh, valid point. Like, he could sell ice in the North Pole. Like, I've done my research, but this happens so often. There's a variety of methods, so we're still investigating. Uh-huh. Gil? Don't you look down on our boyfriend. I wonder if being spirited away is really true. The gods don't take humans to Celestia. They may descend to play around in the human realm, but if they took one back to Celestia, Lord Jupiter would be furious. That's why I'm not so sure getting spirited away really happens. And yet she was like, wow, that sounds plausible 2 seconds ago. For some reason, Gil looked at me. I wonder what would happen if I took Gil back to Celestia. Would everyone on Earth forget about him? No way. Once I get promoted, I'll prove myself to Dad. Then I can properly return to Celestia on my own 2 feet. But if I return alone, that means separating myself from Gil, doesn't it? Wait. My heart ached at the thought. I put my hand over my chest. Spacey, what's wrong? Sorry, Gil. I think I overdid it on the bouldering. I'm just tired right now. Yep, this deep ache has to be muscle pain. Yeah, well, I mean, your heart is a muscle, so true. My heart hurts, and I'm feeling winded. I exercised hard enough that my pecs are cramping up. I think. Oh, I understand. Oh, well, let's just head home instead of eating out. I'll make dinner. Oh, wonderful! I have missed your cooking, despite the fact that you pre-make meals and stick them in the fridge, so that's all I've been eating is your cooking, but you know. The moment I imagined the smell of Gil's cooking, the ache in my chest disappeared. Well, Raoul, her wish is my demand. We'll be going, but see you later. Yeah, later! Does he have a little fang tooth? When he was talking, did he have a little fang tooth? God, I hope he has a little fang tooth. I don't know why. I want him to have a little snaggle tooth. We said goodbye to Raoul and headed home. The idea of being spirited away stayed in my thoughts all the way back home. Oh my god, Raoul's a werewolf. Alan's an incubus. Why can't Raoul be? Raoul's an alien. Oh, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see Raoul today. I know, me either, and I'm so happy for it. He just made my day. My face hurts from smiling. I love how stupid he is. Like, and it's not even, like, he is, like, smart about mythology, but he's just dumb in general. But, like, I just love how obsessed and crazy he gets, like, oh my god, and then this happens, and then this, and it's amazing. Like, he's totally into it, and you're like, I just love your passion for crazy shit. Like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. On our way home, Gil and I pick up some ingredients from the store. I look up at the sky while walking along beside him. Suddenly, Gil stopped. Gil? What's wrong? Hey, do you believe in that spirited away thing Raoul said? Well, honestly, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel real to me. What about you? It gave me the chills. Honestly, I have the sinking feeling that you might get spirited away. Weird, because that's kind of true. Me? Gil was looking at me with such a serious, stoic expression. I couldn't just downplay his remarks. And please don't disappear on me. But if I did, you wouldn't remember me, so... That'd be better, right? Than you missing me constantly? He grabs my arm, leaving me at a loss for words. I came to spend time in the human realm to show Dad the wonders of humanity. But being here means that I'll accidentally influence my surroundings. I finally understand my impact. I also don't want Gil or Clarice to go away. But eventually, I'll be disappearing from their lives. No, you won't. We've seen Shelby's route. Yeah, okay. I won't just disappear without warning. I nod, and once more, my heart aches. I know it's because I'm lying. One day, I will have to return to Celestia. I don't know when that'll be. It could be today, tomorrow, or sometime in the future. I'm not human. I'm the goddess of love, Cupid. Gil and I are so different from one another. That's why I don't know if I can be with him. I take a deep breath. I can't lose sight of my goals or who I am. I close my eyes and think about Celestia. Ahead of me, Gil turned around. I wonder what he'll answer with, but really, what am I expecting him to say? No saves. Say, Gil, do you believe in God? God? Yeah, you said you were afraid of being spirited away, so I wonder if you also believe in God. He was like, I was afraid of you being spirited away. I thought that was an ordinary, everyday kind of question, but Gil started to groan uneasily. God, huh? I don't really believe in God, if I'm being honest. When he says he doesn't believe, I feel a pang of sadness echo through me. But Gil continued on. But I do believe in the god of fate and Cupid. I believe because he brought us together again. The god of fate and Cupid are two different people, and Cupid's a woman. Jesus, Gil. Huh? Gil believes in the god of fate. He also believes in Cupid, the god of matchmaking and love, i.e. me. She's like, huh? What should I do? I'm happy. But why am I so happy? It's because every time a fool believes in you, you get wings. Every time a bell wings, every time someone believes, you get a twinge. You get your angel wings or Cupid wings. Whatever. Is it because Gil believes in the true me? Or is it because Gil is accepting my status as a god? I see. Well, maybe they exist. I laugh and skip home with glee. And then it's funny, she's like upset he doesn't believe in God. But the thing is like, I guess when you say God with a capital G, you're saying Jupiter. But he's Jupiter or Zeus, and they're the gods, plural. Like, but it's also kind of weird if you think about it religiously, because most people like, oh, I believe it, and then they have a name for their god, or Jupiter, goddesses, gods and goddesses, like a group, and yet Christianity is like God. Yeah, but doesn't he even know his name is God? Yeah, but everybody else has a god, and then has a name, and we just have a nameless, his name is God? That doesn't, it just seems like you didn't get the writing assignment. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those weird things that pops in your head, and you're like, why does everybody else name their character and you just were like, he's just character? It's like a book, and the main character's name is just main character. And you're like, isn't the main character? No, his name is main character. That's his role, and that's also his name. That doesn't. Did you like C minus? Like, what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird, right? So, he didn't say he doesn't believe in gods and goddesses like Zeus and Jupiter. Well, Zeus and Jupiter are the same thing, but you know what I meant. But like, you know what I mean? Like, he just said he doesn't believe in God. Because, I mean, are we saying they all exist in this universe? Like, I mean, or in this universe, when you say God, are you saying Jupiter? Like, but that's not his name. You know what? His name is Jupiter. But I mean, I guess we've already think he's Jupiter and he's Zeus, and I guess he could just be God. Like, it's weird. I don't know. I'm getting confused. Anyway, I laughed and skipped home with glee. Behind me, Gil was carrying our supermarket haul. He called out to me to wait as he chased after me. I wonder if Gil will always be chasing me like this. Maybe one day we can walk side by side at the same pace. Maybe if you stop running ahead of him, making him chase you. Oh, Cupid, god of love. Do you know what this feeling is called? I look up at the night sky, calling out to another being that isn't myself. I think I know the name of this emotion that's resonating inside me. I just need to be brave enough and own up to it. Yeah, exactly. Girl. New chapter? Yep, I was like, it's taking a while, so. First love tastes like blue cheese. Really? You've got to understand. She's so in love, but she's too oblivious to get it. Oh, how annoying. She has like zero self-awareness. Exactly. She just needs to face the facts. Personally, it would take a huge weight off my shoulders. Anyway, thanks a bunch for watching over her. You've saved me so much trouble. It's no biggie. I'm worried about her too. Okay, like, so they know each other, but like, how? Like, just like... But we can't let up now. We need to watch over our darling little Cupid Parasite. Unless Minerva, like... Clarice just knows Minerva's our aunt. Like, oh, it's my aunt Minerva. Maybe she's kind of it, like... But wait. When Minerva swung by Cupid Parasite house, when we started this route, we were like, the humans can't see her. Why we hit her? We said that they wouldn't be able to see her. So how can Clara see her? I mean, obviously, like, they can see us because we came in a human form. So if Minerva came down in a human form, people could see her. But, like... But we made a comment at Parasite House that, oh, well, it's not like anyone could see her or whatever. Or maybe we just said, they can't see her here! Like, I don't know. I don't really remember, but I thought it was like, wait, they can't see her. Why are we hiding her in our room then? You know what I mean? But now Clarice is talking to her. I'm just saying. That makes Clarice looks very sus, but... I'm home! I come back from the office and look around. Gil and Clarice still haven't come home. Gil said he might be able to come home early today. Is he working overtime again? I look at my phone. There's a message notification from Clarice. I'll probably be out late tonight. Don't wait up for me, okay? Oh, she's not coming back tonight. Just as soon as I read that message, another pops in. Sorry, I probably won't be home before 9 or so. Go ahead and eat without me. And Gil's doing overtime. Oh, but he's still going to come home. I still have a chance to enjoy some tea with Gil around 9 tonight. That made me feel happy. Wait, why am I so happy about this? I've always liked talking with Gil, but this time I feel more than just happy. I'm glad, but there's a bit of heartache. It's the same feeling like when you eat too fast or drink something hard to swallow. I better get something to eat. And if Gil's coming back, I should make sure there's enough for him too. I ignored what I was feeling and headed into the kitchen. I cooked and finished eating my portion of tonight's dinner. I wrapped Gil's portion up and put it in the fridge. After I finish my tasks, I go and sit on the sofa by myself. It's just 8. I look at the time and sigh. I feel restless when I get left alone like this. Keep glancing over at the front door. She came running toward me from the other room. Sorry I haven't been paying you enough attention recently, Chi. Chi! He shakes his head while I pick him up. I lie down on the sofa with him. Soon, Chi starts fidgeting, but I pat him on the back. I heave a heavy sigh once again. I wonder when Gil will get back. I miss him so much and long to see him. This feeling is swirled inside me. We just went out together the other day. Why do I miss him so much? Does Gil feel the same way about me? Gil, who's the lovelorn parasite. If he really loves me, then this feeling is what he's experienced all this time. But I'm still not sure. Gil hasn't told me his feelings directly yet. That's because he thinks you know and you has no clue that you never knew, you know? After Clarice told me about Gil's feelings, I started to get the notion that he really does like me, yet I'm still unsure. If I am my Cupid's arrow, I could discover people's compatibility, but I still wouldn't know about their feelings. I tap the necklace with my finger and sigh again. There are too many things I still don't know about humans, and about myself, too. Well, there's no choices in this chapter. Everything I know about humans in the human realm was taught to me by Gil. Now I have to think for myself. Dad, Mom, even I don't know a lot about the gods. Why are they considered so great? Because I didn't understand that, I came to the human realm to prove that humans are our equals. But I just don't know what to do anymore. It's enough trouble just thinking about my own feelings. Welcome to the human conundrum. Oh my god, why is everything so difficult? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Why do I have to do this? Every day. Things were so much simpler back then. After entering Cupid Corporation, I tried to have the best performance reviews within the company. I didn't care about anything other than climbing that corporate ladder. I think I've forsaken many things on my climb to the top. Sorry, I yawn. Gil's emotions were one of the things that I put aside. But now, I don't want to sacrifice anything else. I want to care about more than my professional ambitions. Gil... What was Gil like when we first met? I start to reminisce as I doze. She is so warm and my stomach is so full. Laying on the sofa continually makes me feel drowsy. I think, when I first met Gil, he was surprised to see me. I drift off and remember what I can about Gil. In my dreams, I think of him. It was a little over 6 years ago. What's happened to Gil? I was fervently observing everything my human realm roommate did on the night I arrived. Stare. Is everything okay? Oh, yeah, I'm just observing you. So what are you doing? I'm writing a report for a class. So this is a report. I've seen this kind of thing in movies. Everyone's always talking about reports and passing or failing. Wow, he really is a college student. I get the feeling that observing and imitating him would help me be a model human despite being Cupid. I better practice being a human. Thankfully, I learned about basic common sense from Auntie. But Auntie had been alive much longer than me. Her version of common sense could be as dated as ancient Rome. That's why I needed to closely observe Gil to learn some modern common sense. See, he still has all the plaid and all the checkers in the background. He just doesn't have the animal print, pink, and then our fridge has got more like pattern and shit on it. And obviously we've got those paintings on the wall. And I'm pretty sure like we have more shit in the thing, but we still have the cars there. Anyway, that's why I need to closely observe Gil to learn some modern common sense. I think I read that. I don't know if I did. Oh, I think I should go take a bath. A bath? I've seen this in movies as well, but I've never had one. There are no baths in Celestia since we have no need for them. Yeah, but they might be enjoyable. You'd think you'd have them just to enjoy them. I must observe the bath closely. I'm gonna go now. Oh, God. Gil kept glancing over his shoulder while he went through to the next room. Naturally, I followed closely behind him. What are you doing? Oh, God. I peeked through a crack in the doorway and see Gil quickly taking off his clothes. Oh, I understand. A bath is a thing where you take your clothes off. I think it's also where you wrap a towel around yourself before entering. Wow, a bubble bath. So this is the real thing. We're peeping him. Oh my God, girl, what? Gil goes inside and covers the bath using a sheet on hooks. I also remove my clothes so I can learn something new. I think about bath scenes in movies and wrap the towel around my body the way I've seen. Then I went into the bathroom after Gil, but... Lucky happening! Bath time! This CG is hilarious as fuck. Poor Gil. He's like, what are you doing? Oh my God, this is fucking hilarious. I don't think she does have a towel on. I was like, man, that towel is almost as white as it's like her skin and that towel are almost the same color. I was like, What? Why are you in here? I was hoping you'd teach me how to take a bath. Is it something we can do together? He's like, are you an alien? It's true that men and women often bathe together in the movies I saw. Most were couples, but this isn't too different. Oh, God. I've never taken baths in this manner. Please teach me, Gil. But please what? I'm not even wearing a towel right now. He's trying to wrap that uncomfortable-looking cloth around him. Oh, should I take off my towel then? Or are you changing into that cloth? No. Don't take your towel off. For some strange reason, Gil has a very serious expression on his face as he grabs my shoulders. You know, most guys in this situation would not be like Gil. They'd be like, oh, okay. So it's a good thing that Gil is the person that you live with. He then scratched the tip of his nose and anxiously looked away from me. All right. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll show you how to use a bathtub. But you have to wash up and leave before I get in. You can't watch me bathe, understand? Understood, but why can't I stay in here? Didn't your parents ever explain this kind of thing to you? Well, I've never been with a man before, so I'm not sure I understand. Oh, I see. Well, I guess this can't be helped. Wait, are you being serious? If you've never been in a bath like this, what kind of luxurious bath did you have? I wonder if she had an attendant or maid. Gil was shaking his head while mumbling to himself. So he's like, she's just never used a normal people bath. She must have had people fill her giant fucking hot tub bath. Like, it's like the baths in Harry Potter where there's like a fucking swimming pool. And he's like, oh, that must be the kind of thing she had. And she had somebody else do it for her. Like, instead of being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't know how to use a bathtub. Like, nope. He's got some kind of logic in his brain for this. Anyway, men and women can't bathe together. That's a lie. Yes, you can. I mean, in this sense, we're roommates, so no, we shouldn't, but men and women can. You say that like it's against the law. It's just not right to see each other naked like this. Us, yes, at this time. But besides, we have 2 bathrooms. Go use the one in your room, got it? Got it. From Gil's serious manner, I finally realized that I was doing something incredibly unusual. I'm sorry. I think I must have acted inappropriately. No, it's fine because you really didn't know. I just hope you'll be more careful from now on. But I'll still teach you. Okay, so this is the shower. That thing over there is the bath towel. Gil helpfully pointed and picked up each thing as he explained what they were. You should fill the tub about 1/3 of the way. If you use too much hot water, the apartment will run out of it really fast. You might even stop the water entirely. That's why you should use a bubble bath to clean yourself as much as possible before you finish bathing. What detailed instructions! There's so many things I'm learning from Gil that the movies didn't teach me. It made me realize that I really am in the world of humans now. I'm being immersed in human experiences from my head to my toes. I learned how to bathe from Gil and experienced the joy of a bath for the first time in my life. And that's going to be, and he's just like, when you, and he just still never asked. Wow, that bath felt wonderful. I feel warm all over my body. I was so elated with this new experience as I sat on the sofa in my bath towel. I could hear the shower in Gil's bathroom. He was facing the wall and waited the entire time that I was washing up. Now it's his turn to wash up. Now, what do I do next? Gil isn't here, so I don't know the next rule of bathing. I kept myself wrapped up in a bath towel, feeling confused. I think I'm supposed to change into something called pajamas. I look in my own bag, but there are no pajamas to be found. Due to time constraints and money, I was only able to prepare the necessary items. But I feel so refreshed now. Seems like a waste to get dressed. For now, I'll just put on a pair of underwear. Oh God, and he's gonna come out and she's just in a pair of underwear. Oh, sweet Jesus. I look and see Chi dragging something around. Chi! Oh, are those pajamas? Chi! Chi looks proud of his discovery. I pick the clothes up and see a big thigh-length t-shirt. It's Gil's shirt. Is this Gil's shirt? Would it be okay for me to wear? I want to ask him, but he's still in the bath. I think he'd get more mad if I just sat around in a towel. He did tell me it's bad to show your naked body to others. I guess it's fine if we talk later. Gil's very understanding, so I'm sure he would understand. I quickly put on the t-shirt, but then... Is that my t-shirt? Are you even wearing underwear? Gil's eyes went wide at the sight of me in the t-shirt. Oh, am I not supposed to wear this? I'm wearing a pair of panties underneath. I'm sorry, but I forgot to bring pajamas, so I borrowed this. He's like, you don't just take people's shit. The fact that Gil is in love with us after all the shit we put him through is quite amazing, to be honest. I guess it's not good to take others' property without asking first. I'll take it off right away. Wait, don't. You can keep it on. Wait, are you wearing anything up top? Oh, you mean the top panties? I only have one. The top panties. He's like, oh my God, your boobs are touching my shirt. Auntie told me just to wash it and buy more of them if I needed. This is the only one I have right now. But common sense dictates that you wash things after using them. Oh, that's me. But common sense dictates that you wash things after using them. But I only have one to wash. What should I do, Gil? You don't wash your bra every time you wear it. They would get used up so fast. Your underwear, yes. Your bra, you can wear multiple times. Like most of your clothes. You can wear more than once. I wore this shirt once. No, it's still clean. Unless, like, you got extra sweaty or, like, you know, like, whatever. Like, but, like, you wear something once, you can generally wear it several times before it needs to be washed. You know, you have to sniff it. Skunk test. Like, or do my pits smell if the pits in your shirt smell, wash it. But, like, if it doesn't stink, you can just put it back in the closet and wear it again. Like, you waste so much water and laundry detergent and you're ruining your clothes washing them that much. Like, if you wash them every time you wear them. Like, or you're just like me and you have so many clothes that you really only can wear the same thing once a year. And then you never have to wash it. I'm kidding. I might. I should go figure that out. I can wear a different skirt every day of the month and never wear the same skirt twice. That's, yeah, I have problems. But I'm just saying, like, you know, but bras, if you washed it every single time you wore it, that shit would get ruined so fast. They're so expensive. They're so expensive for things that you need to hold your boobies into place. When you wash something, you have to wait for it to dry. Well, it's wet and drying, you can't wear it. And definitely with bras. Well, my loungy bras I throw in the dryer. The other ones I would just lay out. But I don't really care if I'm wearing underwear or not. I didn't wear them in Celestia. Do I have to? I cautiously began my question. Gil fell to the floor in shock. Poor Gil. He's like, how does she not understand how underwear work? Hi, what are you shrieking about? Why are you shrieking at your teddy bear? It's fine. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? You look very suspicious, waddling sideways down the couch like that. What's on your face? Your feathers are all messed up. You got something on your face. What's going on? Oh, it fell off. Okay, hi. What, you looking at me? It's true. I don't know what your problem is anyway. No bra. A boyfriend shirt. I've never seen anyone as vulnerable as her. Gil? I'll go to the laundromat to clean and dry it. I feel bad if you did it for me. Can you tell me where that, what was it? Laundromat? Where that place is so I can go? There is a washing machine in the apartment. There's a washing machine right there in the apartment, and we washed clothes in the apartment and got soap suds everywhere. Why do we keep needing to go to a laundromat too? You can't go out looking like that. Just stay put inside. Do not go outside. Understand? Sure. Is it really okay for me to wash this? Well, I have to. I'm the only one around. You can, again, wear your bra more than once. He's mumbling to himself as he grabbed the laundry bag and went outside. I see. So it's proper to wear underwear all the time. Additionally, men and women shouldn't bathe together. It's only my first day and I've already made so many inhuman mistakes. I better remember the proper way to do things so I avoid them in the future. I'm lucky that I have a roommate who's teaching me all of this. I should be grateful for that. Anyway, I have to remember what I've been taught first so I don't repeat my mistakes. Right then and there, I swore to become a better person so I could repay him later. And then you repaid him by giving him blue balls. I felt someone carrying me. That's when I woke up from my dreams. CG of Gil carrying us, please. Huh? Was I sleeping? I think I was dreaming of the past. Back to when I had just arrived in the human realm. Back to when I was still causing Gil so much trouble. Gil's expression takes me all the way back to our school days. I feel embarrassed for my past self. How did I manage to make all those mistakes? I feel sorry for Gil. But even after all that, Gil taught me basic common sense multiple times. By the time I entered college, I didn't make as many mistakes. Still, I constantly relied on Gil. He always helped me. All this time, Gil has held my hand and protected me. Really? He's carrying us to bed and we don't get a nice like him carrying me, CG? I tried my best to open my heavy eyes to catch a glimpse of him. I was now in my bedroom. Wait. The arms around my back and knees were warm. I see a familiar outfit out of the corner of my eye. It's Gil. His sweet, gentle scent envelops me. He brought me from the sofa to my bed. He slowly settles me down on the bed. An intoxicating, lovely smell drifts away. Spacey. Gil puts the blankets over me, not noticing that I'm awake as I murmur his name. I thought I saw Gil smile. I couldn't fully open my eyes, so I simply laid there and waited. I felt so happy to have Gil's gentle self here next to me, so I closed my eyes and pretended to sleep. He brushes my hair softly. I love you. My heart takes the biggest leap it ever has. Could you imagine that's when she wakes up? What? He whispered those 3 words to me like he was sharing a precious secret. That's actually kind of sweet. My mind starts to race and I feel like crying. Good night. Something soft presses against my forehead and Gil stands up. I think he kissed my forehead. I was just thinking when he said goodnight, I'm like, if he kisses us on the forehead, it's going to be fucking adorable. But like, because that's exactly what I needed him to do. Okay. This is the character trope that I hate. They did it right in this game, and I don't hate it. I do like Gil. There have been moments where I'm like, I don't know about this. I'm like, what? He's a little sad. But then he does things like this, and you're like, no, this is actually kind of cute. I don't mind if he was a little sad and pathetic, because it's okay. That's part of his character, and he's developed to being just better. And he's might be a little clingy still in the future, but still he's better. And I just, what should I do? Even after Gil left my room, I couldn't get up. Instead, I gripped the sheets and muttered that phrase repeatedly. What should I do? I say it even louder now. What should I do? What should I do? Gil said he loved me. Gil truly is in love with me. I thought I knew, but now that I've heard him say it, it finally felt real. I realized it was the first time Gil confessed his feelings to me. That made me feel overjoyed. It's not really the first time. It's just the first time he confessed his feelings to you. He kind of confessed them to Claris by accident, so. you know. I felt my eyes start to itch and grow warm. Then tears streamed down my cheeks. Okay, can you just I love how her bed's up on the platform, but there's also a chair up there. Interestingly enough, so it's not just bed platform, but could you also, it kind of looks like the bed, it's not quite on the edge because there is a space because there's pillows. But I kind of was just if the bed's on the edge and then you just roll over and you just fall on your desk/computer. Or I'm sorry, who sleeps so you wouldn't move and fling your comforter and then all those books would go flying off because your comforter wags into them? I'm the only one that moves around a lot in my sleep and would literally knock that shit off the desk. I mean, the only reason shit doesn't get knocked off my nightstands is because they're by my head. That's really where your comforter is. That's just asking for trouble is all I'm saying. It's a cute idea, but it's not functional. I love being doted on by Gil. Back during our college days, he felt like family to me, just like in my dreams. But this time, things are different. I feel happy about Gil's care for very different reasons. At first, for someone, I feel happy about Gil's care, and I was like, what? It just didn't register as correct in my brain until I read the full sentence. Though in my heart, I already knew this. I think I already love Gil. It's not the love of a family member. It's an all-consuming kind of love that I've gifted to many as Cupid. Cupid actually fell in love. I don't know if this is allowed. The moment that thought crossed my mind, I smelled something pungent. What's that smell? I jump up fully awake as Gil returns to my room. I turn on the lamp next to me and see that he's holding a plate. Did I wake you? I apologize, though maybe the smell woke you up. What's that stink? I bought some blue cheese. It turns out that the smelly situation in my apartment was kind of caused by this. Huh? You mean the whole stench incident was because of some blue cheese? I need an explanation. Yeah, seriously. The entire apartment building because of cheese? Well, someone in the building had loads and loads of blue cheese. They left it on the shelf for years. Doesn't your cheese go in the fridge? Over time, the stench just grew and grew, so he panicked and flushed it down the drain. The cheese caused a backup, and then you could just throw it out in the trash. Oh my god! After hearing the story, I started craving blue cheese. I ended up buying some. Want to taste? First love tastes like blue cheese. That explains the chapter. I don't know. I sat up on my bed. I kind of forgot about it. I sat up on my bed. Gil handed over the plate heaped with blue cheese on it. Wow, that looks divine. Let's eat. I take a piece and the distinct flavor of blue cheese filled my mouth. I don't hate blue cheese, but I also don't love it. I prefer ranch, for things like buffalo things, The scent and flavor are so strong, but it's downright delicious. Isn't it? Mind if I eat here? Go right ahead. I nod enthusiastically, and Gil sits next to me. Great, now we're eating blue cheese in bed, which, doesn't sound as disgusting as it is if you think about it. Then you get some blue cheese crumbles in your bed, and then, I just, that's asking for problems. Crackers in bed is asking for problems. I got crumbs in my butt crack now. Blue cheese in your toast, in your sheets and, all over, rubbing all over, sticking on that's a stinky situation. He's sitting close enough that I can feel his body heat, which made me feel nervous, especially now that I know I loved him. We sat next to each other while eating cheese and making idle conversation. This reminds me of when I was living with Clarice in here. Oh, yeah, you two often used to sit on the bed and talk about a bunch of stuff. Looking back, it was kind of rude of us, but I still had a lot of fun. I think it's all in good fun. Plus, someone like me wouldn't want to jump in the middle of that. Gil's like, or would I? Gil looks at me while snacking on cheese. His eyes are technically the same, but there's something different about his gaze. Gil's gazing at me with a sort of frenzied fondness. But I think Gil's always had that look in his eyes. I just didn't understand the meaning behind it. And now that I know what was causing the smell in my building, I can go back. Sorry for imposing on your space. Huh? Gil's going back to his place? That's right. Gil's only here because he got chased out due to that stinky situation. I come to expect Gil to always be here, but in reality, I'd forgotten that he was a guest. Even when his schedule filled up, Gil continued to live here with us. Because of him, I didn't feel so lonely. I think we'd see each other less if Gil returned back to his apartment. He's already so busy. I don't want that life, though. I don't want a life without Gil. Anymore. Because we had one before. Oh, we finished the cheese. Let me cut some more for us. Gil, don't leave me! Gil, wait! I couldn't hold back all of these emotions. I grabbed his shirt as he stood. I looked up at him. Gil, I'm so sorry. I was the one who turned you into the lovelorn parasite. This is all my fault. Hey! Stop! Why are you being a jerk? Oh, wait, was that a gnat? Why are you being a jerk? I think it was just a glare on my glasses. Why are you shrieking? Shut it! You being a jerk! Gil had finally begun to make progress in his life. He's finally chasing his dreams. I think you should tell him that you didn't know until recently. But once I figured out my own feelings for him, I can't hold back any longer. Gil, please don't leave me. Gil's eyes open up wide. He puts the plate down on the desk and cautiously turned to me. He's like over there shrieking like he's mad because I'm like sitting over here. I'm like 5 feet away from you, Jesus. What do you mean by that? He holds my shoulders. His hands are shaking and he still has that feverish look in his eyes. Oh, shit's about to go down, isn't it? His lips are the same ones that told me he loved me earlier tonight. His hands patted me on the head. So, it should be fine for me to express myself, right? Gil, I love you. I love you as a man. As the man I fell in love with. That's why I won't hesitate any longer. Oh, we're getting a kiss. Oh, hell yeah, we are. I like how with the "do you want to get married" sign in the background. It's pretty. Bird! Stop! We are having a nice kissy CG moment. I need you to shut it. You fucking behave, jerkface. Gil's lips gently press against mine. I'm not mmming and huffing, but, He holds me by my shoulders until it hurts. Then Gil looks at me. I can see unshed tears in his pained eyes. Is that really true? You're asking me that after you kissed me? Sorry. I just couldn't hold myself back after you said all that. He kisses me again, but it's not like before. This kiss is like a hurricane with the sharp tang of blue cheese. That's why true love tastes like blue cheese. Well, Gil gently touched my cheek. It's a blue cheese flavored kiss, huh? Yeah. We smile at the same time. Gil rests his forehead on mine. He has a slightly troubled look on his face. A blue cheese flavored kiss. I'm sorry. That's not very romantic at all. No, but it's part of our romance story and it's kind of cute. Well, I think it's the most romantic thing ever. We giggle again, and this time I initiate our kiss. Gil's shoulders twitch in surprise. I'm sorry that I never noticed your feelings for me, Gil. It's all my fault that you became the lovelorn parasite. I'm so sorry. It's all right. I stayed in love with you because I wanted to. I'm proud of that too. I'm so grateful that I never stopped loving you. He smiles and brushes a finger against my cheek. The overwhelming sense of love flowing from him makes my eyes well up. Usually, people don't stay in love this long without any returns. Only someone like Gil could be able to love me for so long. I love you, Gil. Me too. I love you, Spacey. So, please don't cry. Dry your eyes. He embraces me and we kiss again. I feel like I can't stop. I've been holding back for so long. I love you. I've always loved you. Gosh, I wish I could have made this more romantic for you. Our breaths grow heavy. Gil kisses me over and over again like a drowning man. Gil, we don't have time for you to get that frisky. I only have eyes for you. I want to protect you forever. I want to wait on you hand and foot, all for you. I'm going to need you to simmer that down just a little bit. I love your innocent smile. I think it's so cute when you rely on me, but I still respect you as a full-fledged adult. Thanks. And that straightforward personality of yours is still wonderful. That's why I knew I would still love you, even after all these years. Which one of you is making weird noises? I've loved you since we were in college, but after reuniting with you, I've fallen even deeper in love with you. I'm glad that you love me for who I am now, too, I guess is what you're saying, so I'll take it. I was waiting for the day that you turned your attention to me, so I'm sorry as well. He frowns and pain shines in his eyes. He holds my shoulders and falls on top of me on the bed. Whoa! I can't hold back these feelings any longer. He whispers those tempting words in my ear and starts to undress me. I'm not so naive that I don't know what we're going to do. I mean... saying you're sorry as you... sorry, I can't hold back. Okay, but not okay. Like, alright, I guess we're into it, but also... I just don't like that you just assume that I'm into it. I've seen this play out in movies multiple times, yet even though I know this act, I'm still anxious. Gil, wait a moment. The warmth of his kisses are making my mind feel like I'm going to explode. I was starting to get overly sensitive and held Gil's arms. For the first time, his smile is playful. Is this your first time? Gil, you already know it is. After all, you're the one who taught me everything. Well, now he's going to teach us this. You've got a point. You were quite naive when we met. And now I get to see how far you've come. Since we're about to have sex, it's a very awkward way of saying that because it makes you sound like you're a pimp who, like, Tom, and now you just see how far I've come in the ways of lovemaking. You know what, Gil? It's just weird. It's just a weird phrasing in the situation. Gil smiles with all his teeth. I don't think I've ever seen him behave like this. Oh, God. He's like a lion on the hunt, and I'm his prey. He's so calm and collected. See, this is where the Ryohei Kimura comes out. Like, be like, I'm just gonna have my way with you now, whether you like it or not. Whoa, 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 Gil, what happened? You did a 180. Oh, shit. Are you getting the cage out? Like, I'm just saying. Is this not also your first time, Gil? Well, in Baltimore, no guy graduates high school still being a virgin, except for me. What the heck kind of weird logic is that? I mean, that's your graduation gift from your parents? Like a 30-year-old hooker? In any case, I'm at a disadvantage in the bedroom. It's not fair that Gil's so cool-headed right now. Usually I'm the calm one. This is so embarrassing. It's actually kind of funny because, yes, he's the nerdy, like, obsessive freaky. Oh my God, I'll do anything for you. I'm going to show you the ways of love. I'm going to show you how I craft love. He's going to show you what his namesake's all about. Cars? I can imagine. He nibbles on my earlobe and towers over me. We don't have time for the whole sex scene. We don't. We're over time. Your eyes always get a certain shine whenever you're learning something new. I always found that to be so cute. But honestly, I've always wanted to see how you look when you're shy. See, this is where the Ryohei Kimura comes out, and you're like, oh, this is a little... You shady son of a bitch. You've been hiding that saucy little minx in there all the whole time. All right, here for it. I never knew Gil regarded me that way. He licks the base of my neck and huffs a laugh. His fingers and lips steal away all my thoughts. The lovelorn parasite, Gil, a man who's always remained steadfast in love with me. He was like a servant to me, but now he's taking the lead. All he can do is yield to the passion between us. Perfect. Well, wow. That was a whole other side of Gil. Like, oh, wasn't really expecting that, but I like it. Ooh, whole new chapter. Cock-a-doodle-doo. You know that's like a rooster crow, a cock-a-doodle-doo, but like after the sex scene, that's just kind of ironically funny. Oh, Gabe, you know what you were doing. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna leave you with that. So, cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, hell yeah, that just happened. Oh God. All right. Well, anyway, I will see you guys next time. I will see you guys the morning after. It's technically next time, so remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.